Hello students, Standard 12th, Supplementary, Lesson number 4, The Enemy, in which already we had shown that who was Sabado and his wife Hannah, who met a prisoner who was from America and find him in a very critical situation. Actually, Hannah and Sabado find the American prisoner in a very critical situation. Then cannot decide that what to do with them, to give him a treatment or to arrested him with an army. Which kind of decision they would take? Let's see in this video. The best thing that we could do would be to put him back in the sea. Sabado said, answering himself at that time. He suggested that we are not treated him, nor we arrested him to an army, but we give back to him to the sea only, to the ocean only. We put him on the ocean, and whatever do with him, the nature do. Now that the bleeding was stopped for the moment, he stood up and dusted the sand from his hand. When the bleeding was stopped, he stood up with himself and he dusted the sand from his body. Yes, undoubtedly, that would be best, Hannah said steadily. In a very normal way, in a very casual way, she said that yes, it is the best way, it is the best treatment that we can do. But she continued to stare down the motionless man at that time. Their heart has a pity for the unknown man, for the stranger man, and that's why she cannot move at that time. She stayed the body of that motionless person. If we sheltered a white man in our house, we should be arrested. If we turned him over as a prisoner, he would certainly die, Sabado said. They had two options. Which are the two options they had? The first option, they kept the white man into their home, and there is two conditions if they came home: to give him treatment, and the second thing, if the police know about that they keep a white man into their house, they would be arrested. At that time, that are the two conditions. And the second condition was that if they give the person to the army, there is option was that the army, if the army found him as a prisoner, they killed him. The death was fixed at that time. The kindest thing would be put him back into the sea. That's why they thought that they put the person into the sea again, Hannah said. But neither of them moved. They were staring the curious repulsion upon the index finger. What is he? Hannah whispered. When they found out something different, Hannah whispered that, what is that? What is it? There is something about him that looks American, Sabado said. He took up the battered cap. Yes, they are almost gone, was the faint lettering. A sailor, he said, from an American warship. He spelled it out, US Navy. The man was a prisoner of war. He has escaped, Hannah cried softly. A very normal way she cried that he has escaped from a prison. And that is why he is wounded. He escaped from the prison, and that's why there is injury in his body, there is wound in his body. In the back, Shabado agreed. He said that, yes, you are right. They hesitated, looking at each other. Then Hannah said with resolution, come, we able to put him back into the sea. Are we able to put him again into the sea? We are just thinking about that, but we have not dared to do that work. We have not dared to do that kind of guilty work. If I am able, are you? Shabado asked. At that time, as a man, he got courage, he got strength and said that I maybe do that. But are you ready to do that kind of work? No, Hannah said. But if you can do it alone, if you can do it alone, you can do it. I will not help you. I cannot do like that kind of work. If you have courage to do it alonely, then I give you permission. I granted you to do that work. Shabado hesitated again. The strange thing is, he said, that if the man were whole, I could turn him over the police without difficulty. I care nothing for him. He is my enemy. All Americans are my enemy. And he is only a common fellow. Actually, I told you already that there is a war between the Japanese and America. So he told that it was the common fellow. He is my enemy because all Americans are my enemy at that time because I live in the Japan. You see, you fully see his face, but since he is wounded, I cannot go him, I cannot put him into the sea because he was wounded at that time. He was injured at that time, sorry. You also cannot throw him back to the sea, Hannah said. Then there is only one thing to do. We must carry him into the house. But the servants, Shabado inquired, what to do with our servants? If we take him to our house, then what to do with our servant? Are they not giving information to the police? We are not giving, but how can we take a risk that they are not giving information to the police at that time? We must simply tell them that we intend to give him to the police. We make a story with our servants that we told them we already had a plan to give him to the police after he get a treat. As indeed we must. Shabado. We must think of our children and your position. It would be endangered, all of us, if we did not give him, this man, over as a prisoner of war. Certainly, Shabado agreed with Hannah. I would not think of doing anything else. Thus, agreed together, they lifted the man. He was very light, like a fall, that had been half starved for a long time until it is not only feathers and skeleton. At that time, when they lifted the man, he was very normal weighted person. He was very full, half starved. It means maybe he was not eaten from some days. So his arms hanging on an unconsciousness, with an unconsciousness, they carried him up on the steps and into the side door of the house. This door opened into a passage, and down the passage they carried the man toward an empty bedroom. It had been bedroom of Shabado's father, and since his death it had been not used. They put him into the Shabado's father room, who was not more now. He was dead, and after his death the room was not utilized. They laid the man on the deeply matted floor. Everything here had been Japanese to please the old man. Actually, the room was decorated as the old man, it means Sabado's father's choice. And that's why it was completely with the rituals and customs of the Japanese method. Who would never his own home sit on a chair or sleep in a foreign bed? Actually, there was a custom in the Japanese that they sit only the floor, and that's why there is no chair in the room, there is no bed even in the room, because his father never used a chair to sit or a bed to sleep. Hannah went to the wall cupboard and slid back a door and took out a soft quilt. She hesitated. The quilt was covered with flowered silk and linking with pure white silk. He's so dirty, she murmured in distress. Actually, she don't like to dressing him up, and that's why she said that he's so dirty. Yes, he had better be washed. Sabado agreed. If you will fetch hot water, I will wash him. If you take hot water for him, I will clean up him up. I cannot bear for you to touch him, she said. We shall have to tell the servants he is here. I will tell Yumi now. She can leave the children for a few minutes and she can wash him. She called a servant to wash him, to cleaning him up. Sabito considered a moment. Let it be so. He agreed. You tell Yumi and I will tell the others. But the utter pallor of the man's unconscious face moved him first to stoop and feel his pulse. At that time they show that the pulses are regular or not, his breathing is regular or not. It was faint, but it was there. The little heartbeat, the very slow breathing is continue at that time. He put his hand against the man's cold breast. The heart too was yet alive. It means the person was alive at that time. What will happen with that person next? Are they treated him or not? Will the servant informed to police or not? We will see into our next video. Till then, have a nice day.